Hey guys, this is Persephone, and this is a video for the Hermit Tarot. I am going to be doing a video for Leos, starting off with Leos. It seems like you guys have the most viewed videos, so I will start off with you. This video is going to be for the month of April. Now, I am recording today, March 29th. I like to be very specific and honest about when I record. But remember that messages are timeless, and when you view this, this is when you're meant to view this. Now, again, keep in mind, I am recording for the month of April. So our planet placements are going to change around April 22nd. And that means that we are going to be moving into the season of Taurus. Now, what that means is that that'll give all of us a chance to stabilize, to kind of slow down, even though that the characteristics that usually describe Taurus people are usually stubborn or lazy or slow. What you can usually describe that as, or the upside to that, is that Taurus people tend to be very confident, very stabilized, very confident in what they decide to do. So you can be rest assured that in this season, if you are finishing up any projects or if you're deciding to take on a project, this would be the great time to take your time, research, stabilize whatever you are doing, and then actually make a decision. The season of Taurus is not as amped up as Aries is, because Aries likes to make a rash decision because they're creative, they're fire signs. Now, Taurus people, as I said before, are more stable, they're more inquisitive, they're interested in the facts, but not necessarily in the mundane. So if you know anybody that is a Taurus, you would be celebrating their birthday very soon. So this is going to be for the month of April. I am first going to throw out the cards and see where your mind is at, what you have been contemplating. So let's see here. Okay. So right now, Leo, you feel like you're very in a rush. I don't know if it's because you're feeling like either your wishes are looking to be fulfilled, or right now you're a little worried about being exposed, about your inner darker secrets. Now, we're just moving out of Aries season. Like I said, a lot of things that you need to take into consideration too is where our Mercury placement is at. So we're going to be moving from Mercury in Pisces to Mercury in Aries. Now, Aries people they tend to be very fiery, very quick with their decisions. They also tend to work smart, not hard. So if we're moving into our Mercuries into Aries, that means that our communication skills, like if we don't have to say anything, we won't, right? If we don't have to have that specific conversation that maybe is awkward or difficult or boring, we're not going to have it. So right now, it seems like you have been just contemplating on what your next move is or what you really want out of life right now. And that's all coming to light. Maybe you're starting to realize that what you wanted is not necessarily what you thought you wanted. Or maybe you're realizing that you have other needs other than what you have been specifying specifically. Yeah. So maybe some of you are thinking about children. Yeah, you have the Lover's card here and the Seven of Cups. So maybe some of you actually have been under the illusion that this is what you specifically wanted. Maybe you were under the impression that you were ready for marriage and having children, but now you're realizing that that might not be something that you want. Or maybe some of you are coming to that realization that that is something that you want. You want to be partnered up. You want to have children. You want to have that specific foundation set up. Okay. If you're a Leo, usually they like to say that Leos are very flashy, very into their appearance. They love compliments. But I'm sure there's some traits that you guys do not like to be described as. So if there's something that you feel that you don't really show as a Leo, let me know in the comment section. Is it true that you guys are really flashy? I tend to think that Leos are they're just very charming. And they don't even have to necessarily be dressed with brand names, but they're just flashy with being simplistic, if that makes sense. So for the month of April, you're actually going to be, working really hard, Leo. It seems like when it comes to communications, you're either cutting people that you know have been wearing you down, or you're about to cut people off that have been weighing you down. You're not with the bullshit this month, especially that now, again, we're going into the season of Taurus. It's about stabilizing. It's about deciding what you want, who you want. You see it here. You're ready to fight. You're ready to drop everything that has been weighing you down, and you're ready to do it with force, but quick. Okay. The Queen of Swords usually talks about fast communication, but it seems here that, like I said before, you have been really thinking about stabilizing. You've been thinking about getting rid of everything. Maybe some of you, again, like I said, you guys were under the realization or under the impression that you wanted something like kids in a house. And right now you're probably like, no, that might be a little bit too much burden. Maybe I want something fast and quick. Okay. Let's look at your finances, Leo. How's your finances going to look in the month of April? How are your finances going to look in the month of April? Okay. So for the month of April, your finances are going to be looking really good. You're very talented. As I said before, Leos tend to be very flashy, but in a very humble way. Leos are very good when it comes to physical appearance or their outer appearance. And it shows by this Magician card that you're somebody with many talents. So it's not only that you look good, you speak good, you think good, like you're just a very well-rounded person. Now here, it seems like not only are you turning back, like as we said before, you're turning your back to things that no longer serve you, but also you knew that it was an illusion. You knew that this was something that you were fantasizing about, but clearly now you realize that it's a fantasy, right? And you're ready to go forward. You're ready to go forward into victory. You're ready to go forward, excuse me. You're ready to go forward into something that you know serves you well. And your finances are going to look really well. I don't know if some of you are going into maybe a new job. I don't see a new job. I see more like a promotion, and maybe some of you are going to be in the creative arts. And then I see a lot of you guys are going to be working on many projects. It's not only one thing, because remember, the Magician is a multifaceted person, right? Because he has the Cup, the Pentacles, the Sword, and the Wands, right? That's someone who is a very well-rounded person, a very multi-talented person, right? So some of you guys actually might be taking on more than one project. And the overall energy, look, so you're walking away from things that no longer serve you. Quick Justice, King of Cups. Yeah. You're done pouring into that. You're done pouring into things that are not serving you right. Okay. How does your overall month look for April? How does your overall month look for April? For my Leos, my Lions. How does your overall month look for the month of April? Okay. I want to make sure that you guys see that. Okay, perfect. So it shows here that originally, as I said before, you had an illusion about something. You had an illusion about somebody bringing you some sort of resources. You had an illusion about maybe a teamwork happening. Maybe you even had an illusion about a partnership or a relationship working out. That's your past. Your present is that you're no longer serving that. You're ready to move forward. This card here, the Two of Swords, shows that you made a choice. You made a choice and you put it to bed. So whatever the hell was not working for you, maybe this relationship, maybe this person that was no longer bringing you exactly what you thought, because you know that he or she was full of shit, or he or she was full of lies, you were ready to put it to rest, right? And in the future, that's going to cause a big change. Now, a lot of people tend to be very scared of the Tower card, but you shouldn't be. Because what happens is that means that there is going to be the end of whatever chaotic or toxic relationship or situation was going on. That's done with. That's done with. Because here, you're no longer holding on to that. You're no longer holding on to this Tower moment, and you're ready to go forward to the Nine of Cups, meaning that you're ready to receive. You're ready to walk forward. You're ready to walk away from everything. Your overall energy here, the High Priestess, the knowledge. You already know what's up. You no longer feel trapped, because you were feeling trapped. You were feeling that you were giving and giving and giving, and the situation was no longer serving you. So you made a decision about what was going on. Okay, Leo, I really hope that you enjoy the month of April. For those who are practicing social distancing, I really do appreciate it. If you guys, like I said before, have comments about what quality traits that Leos usually are described as, maybe you're a different kind of Leo, always feel free to go ahead and leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this video if you like it. And I do hope you enjoy the month of April.